Yes.
That's Boogie.
Welcome to Strength in Gaming. I'm Samson Lancaster, and it's been a little while since we've been on the show. Things have been happening, stuff's been going on. Today I'm joined with Sublyminality.
Hey, how's it going?
McGuire.
Hey.
Both of y'all have like similar backgrounds, things going. The only difference is that the cat ears, well, I mean the different mics, but I feel like
We have the same curtain and lights.
Yep.
yes, you have the same curtain and lights. And we also have a pickle.
Aw.
Also Salvador Madrigal.
Pickle. That is all.
It's also kind of interesting too that it highlights when we talk, which is kind of nice, I guess. Then you always know who's talking. I don't know, especially with a pickle, because you may not be able to see the pickle talking. You know, if you're watching on your phone, you may not see the pickles.
Distracting.
You may not see the pickle butthole lips on your phone if you're watching us on a phone. But for
all lips are buttholes, by the way, FYI.
We know, Sal.
We're all connected. And if
Oh,
we're good enough,
is
and if we're friendly enough, we can make a
human
closed
centipede?
loop. You can make a closed loop.
Fuck. So
Great start. It's a great
Food
start.
for thought.
We're still. Sal, you're on the end.
That's usually how it happens.
That's your punishment. So we're coming to you on Discord this time around. We're taking a step away from Zoom to see if we can resolve some of our MIDI audio issues, amongst other things. So we'll see how this goes this time around. And, if you're watching, listening, let us know, how it seems, how it's good for you. But we're going to start off, I think we have a little bit of time for just a quick check-in with everybody on what games we're playing, because, it's been a while. So I'll just go first really quick, and I'm just going to say I've been playing Elden Ring, and y'all might see the Raging Red Onion return. That's all I'm going to say.
Hell yeah.
Rip the channel.
So no, I'm not. It doesn't go on Strength in Gaming's channel.
The stink
channel.
is that bad.
The stink exists already. So we somehow survived the first wave of the Raging Red Onion. So it's very possible that he will come back. Sal, what have you been playing lately?
I've been playing Tower of Fantasy. It's the new Genshin Impact.
Gotcha game?
It's actually an MMORPG now, though.
It's a gotcha game?
It's a gotcha game.
You really like gotcha
games?
I play them till I hit the walls, right? Where I can't progress anymore.
Yeah, that's true. You do that.
Fork out some money.
Usually report on where the wall is. And usually, I remember with Genshin Impact at least, and probably several other games, when you hit the wall, you come and complain about it on the show.
Yeah.
It's fucking paywall gated, blah, blah, blah. It's like, well, you walked into it. You walked into the wall. So, like...
Although on this one, I've had, like, an amazing fucking pulls on the cards and shit on the characters.
Oh, okay.
It's crazy. Like, I'm expecting, like half my family to die because of how good luck I've had. How good of luck I've had.
You have terrible luck. So what I'm going to tell you right now is what I think is happening is that's how they got you. Yeah. They give you good luck to start.
It's a gotcha game.
At least I've gotten like pretty much a meta build for like forever. But yeah, it depends on how overpowered shit becomes later. Because you have to socket. You have to socket gems into your fucking weapons like in Diablo, dude, which is like that sucks. But it's fun so far. It's been fun so far. I've been playing with a lot of people. I'm in Big TDE Girls Guild. So I have a big titty.
Yeah.
Are you a Big TDE girl, Sal?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes. So I was running around and I saw the Big TDE Girls. There's a guild? I joined.
Better be
That's
most
great.
probably in there too.
You found your people.
It's my folks.
I joined that guild too if I was playing that game. Shoot.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Well, they got some husbandos on
I
there.
am not playing
as
that
well.
game.
Sam will spend like 30 grand, no problem, dude. Easy.
Well, no, you know, the last gotcha game I played was it called King's Raid? King's Raid. It was called King's Raid. And I just got bored with it after a while. I didn't spend any money on it.
Oh man, that game was horrible.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Speaking of gotcha games, I know, well, ESO, like, right, MMO, whatever. Crowns are on sale right now. I'm really thinking about spending money on the highest tier crown package because it's the best deal.
How much is the highest tier crown package, Kat?
On sale, it's like $80-something. And it's like 12,000 crowns or something like that.
Yeah, back in the day, I got ESO for free, and then it came with the high tier crown package for like $40. $40,
yeah.
dude. It was like 80% off.
That's a great
that was on
deal.
PS4 though.
Okay, crowns update. The 21,000 crown pack, which is normally $150, is now $90. So I'm saving $60.
That's how they
if I
get you.
buy that. 40% off. That's pretty
how they
good.
get you.
What are you gonna buy with the crowns though? It's like, is there any?
There's
like,
always
skins or
stuff.
anything?
There's always stuff. I'm really into buying arms packs, so they make your weapons look cooler. They're like weapon skins.
They're
so you
skins,
can have whatever weapon that you need for your build, but you can make it look pretty with these
Don't you still have to build it though?
Your
You still
weapon?
Yeah, the weapon skin. Don't you still have to? It just gives you the recipe. You have to craft it. No.
No, it's like a cosmetic.
It just automatically unlocks it. Because I know, like, so if you want to get some of the Nord stuff, you have to actually find the Nord weapons out in the wild before you can unlock it.
Those are
Those are
motifs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this is just a cosmetic. So once you buy it, you can just go to your settings and put the skin on your weapon. Or you go to an outfit styler place and then you like change your outfit. You can put on a costume, put on a skin, whatever, and then like pay gold to like change up your look or whatever. Which is never expensive, so it's not a big deal. But like,
so you're basically just gonna buy the Daedric weapons and then that's all you're gonna be using them.
No, there are like different arm packs that come out like every week or two. So right now there's one, and it looks
no, I'm saying
like
because most emo kids only have the Daedric armor and weapons on their gear.
I'm not in the big titty emo girl guild, okay?
No, it's e-girls, not emo
not.
girls. Emo girls don't have big titties. That's why they're emo.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Oh,
It's big titty e-girls.
they both start with E. Anyway, I'm probably gonna buy some crowns.
Because I don't have big boobs.
Some of those mounts that they have are
can't
fucking
do
awesome though.
Anymore.
They're expensive. It's like
the better mounts are crown gems, which you can't really buy. Like you have to earn. Well, you earn them basically by buying stuff. Which it's like when I figured that out, I was like, "Ooh, ESO, you sneaky little bitch! You're making people buy a bunch of shit so that they get this many gems, and then you have to like have like." So many gems to buy like a cool mount.
Yeah, they give you 30, but the mount that you want costs 40. And I'm like, you rat bastards. But some of the mounts though are fucking awesome.
Yeah,
like,
they are.
I want that one.
There's always stuff to get, and like they come up with new stuff all the time. So I'm confident I will be able to spend my crowns on stuff. If anything, when cool crown crates come out, that's what I spend my money on. So, and crown crates are just like it's kind of like gambling where like you could buy like a pack of like 20 of them and open all 20 and you have a chance to get like all the cool new stuff that are out for this like particular time.
So
it's
Kat,
a loot box then, huh?
You're playing ESO is what you're doing right now.
Yeah, and a little I've been trying to look up cozy games because I've been just having trouble finding a game to like stick to. So I've been playing a game called Cozy Grove on my Nintendo Switch, and it's kind of like an Animal Crossing feel, but not as like detailed. And this game forces you to stop, like during the day, like so you can only play really for like an hour, and then like you run out of things to do
unless you pay money or just
no
run out of things to do.
It's by design, so you don't stay on your game forever.
Wow, that's very Chinese of them. You should try it's called Bear and Breakfast. You're a bear who has a bed and breakfast, and you got to build up your house to get more customers to come in.
That's so funny. This one has bears too, but it's like you're a scout that is trying to like restore this island full of ghost bears, and you have to help the ghost bears like do stuff so that they remember who they are. And yeah, I don't know. It's cute, but it's just like a little cozy game I play when I just want like an hour to waste, and it doesn't pressure me to do anymore. It's just like, oh, you're done for the day. Come back tomorrow. Interesting.
And you sure there's no way you can like pay or do something to play more?
Nope.
All right. What about you, Subly? What have you been playing?
Hunt. They got the update or the event going on right now. I did finish the event. I'm about
Big
like
surprise.
Yeah, surprise. Right. I'm about like 500 points away from being in the top 1%. So hopefully I'll get there, because you get better rewards at the end. They give you like blood bonds and stuff like that.
What's that? The event?
Yeah, the event leaderboard. And then I've been playing Valorant too. I got sucked into that a little bit.
Switching it up.
Yeah.
Trying some other FPSs.
Yeah.
Chinese are gonna get you.
Yeah.
Dude,
Chinese are gonna get you, Sal, for using TikTok.
I don't use TikTok. Yeah, they have that kernel level anti-cheat. That's why I was like, you guys are probably not be playing that. But they don't listen. So okay, we'll see when the Chinese have your balls.
What was that with the pickle?
Oh, I was adjusting myself.
I like stretchy pickle.
Sometimes you stretch your pickle.
Yeah, it's for fun.
But yeah,
Valorant's nuts.
It looks like it could be somewhat fun, but their anti-cheat is too intrusive for me to even consider.
Why you like to cheat?
No. If it was easy anti-cheat, I would be okay, fine with it. But it's a kernel level install on your computer, so it's behind everything. So it's if somebody finds an exploit, they have control of all the machines that have Valorant installed on it. And then Elon Musk gets all your information and
care about us. He does not care.
It's fun. I mean, how
do you know he doesn't listen to this show?
Yeah,
he does. He listens to everything because he's a super genius,
omniscient being.
He's just rich and he invests in the right
fuck
places.
That guy. I used to before like everything. Like back when he was just like, it was like Tesla and SpaceX before all this other stuff came out and all, like he became more in the spotlight. I thought he was like a cool super nerd, but no, he's just a fucking
he's just a rich kid
asshole.
He's just a rich kid that invested correctly.
Yeah, he did a good job with his money that he was given. That's basically
he knows how to manage his money, but he didn't earn it.
Don't get me wrong, SpaceX smart. Is awesome, and so is Tesla. But I
because of the smart people that are
not because of him. But anyways,
what do we got? Valorant's fun.
It's fun, but
if they get rid of that, if they get rid of the anti-cheat that they use, then I would have been playing it already to begin with. Because I play
as Twin.
I've been playing as Sage and Jet. Mostly.
Nice. I watch it sometimes, but I don't play it because it's one of those get good games, man, and they scare me. My brain is too slow for games like that.
Any PvP is.
Oh yeah, If you do like hard drugs like meth, you can play that game easy.
Yeah.
Super focused.
Oh, is that the secret?
Ritalin.
I did sign on to hunt once, like yesterday, and I stabbed 2 dudes with the saber by boss camping because obviously they were really low on the thing. But then what was really funny was I just heard like a few minutes later I heard 2 other guys die like back to back right next to me, and I was like, what the fuck? And after reviewing the footage, apparently when I was fighting the assassin, I blew up a poison barrel outside, and I guess these 2 guys had no health. I heard one of them start bleeding. One of them started bleeding, but I guess the other one was already had no health. So these guys really sucked at the game. And I just heard ah. And then when I finished the game, I looked at it and I had 4 kills, and I was like, what? I only stabbed 2 dudes. Why did I have 4 kills? That game is ridiculous.
I died on top of the water wheel in Weeping Stone, and as I was being revived, my character glitched through the wheel and fell and died.
Nice.
So
that's awesome.
That's great. It's like, thank you guys.
Hunt bug down.
Okay. Yeah, it's not like there was another team that we were trying to fight or anything, right?
Oh, Hunt. We love you.
Yeah, it's great.
I don't know if you know this, but that's a feature.
Yeah, this is absolutely a feature. I think we should move on to news at this point.
Really quick though, before we move on to news, I think Twin and I are going to eventually play either GTFO or Fall Guys. Sometime.
Yeah.
We're trying to
Fall Guys.
There's lots of new stuff in Fall Guys, okay?
We haven't done it forever, so
it's okay.
We want to do it.
Well, I heard something about some kind of team thing, but speaking of Fall Guys, I reached out to Bubba recently, and he said, and I don't know if he was joking, but he says for the last like year or so, he's only exclusively been playing Fall Guys.
No, he hasn't.
That sounds like
That's
Bubba.
That's what he said. It sounds about right
He's
for him.
trolling.
Yeah, sounds about right with Bubba.
No, those are the kinds of games that he likes to play.
Yeah, Bubba's very, very, very.
That'll be some very minor foreshadowing for the future. But yeah,
he's a quick in and out kind of guy.
Yeah, let's do the news. Pickle Sal. Alrighty. What do we got in the news?
So the machines have started turning on us already. The war of the machines has begun, and the first shot in the salvo is the chess machines that started breaking little kids' fingers, mob style
in Moscow.
Yeah, especially in Moscow, dude.
At a tournament,
the Russian mafia machines have started breaking fingers.
Ooh,
so there's a 7-year-old kid got his finger broken by a chess machine.
Basically, what had happened was, I guess the kid went a little quick on his move. Like if you watch the video, he went a little quick on his move, and it's easy to find on Twitter. Just look up any of those keywords. And then the robot went for its move, and it grabbed the kid's finger instead of a piece. And everybody was kind of stunned for like a few seconds, right? No one did anything until the kid.
I think that was morbid curiosity, dude. It's like, let's see if he fucking rips it off.
Let's see what happens. And then they started trying to get him out.
All hail our robot overlords.
And it did. It broke his fucking finger.
Yeah, it was his index finger, just crushed it.
I'm so sorry his finger got broken, but also that's really fucking funny.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
He's gonna have a robot phobia for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Never gonna play chess.
Never play chess again.
The robots are coming for me, Mom.
He'll have flashbacks watching Queen's Gambit and be like, "Oh."
Yeah.
He'll never live up to be the nerd that he was supposed to be now, because the machines broke him.
Right, like he's never gonna play chess again because he's traumatized.
Yep.
I doubt it. He probably got sent to the gulag for letting the robot break his finger.
Deep Blue's gonna be sending him game requests.
They don't fuck around with chess over there, man. Like they do not. They don't. I mean, case in point, a robot broke a kid's finger.
Yeah, later on, the kid, they old yeller
that's
that
probably
kid,
part of the programming. That's probably part of the programming.
His career's over. Take him around back, Dimitri. Fuck him up.
Right? It's like in Japan with like baby metal, that they only existed because they were too old to be in the J-pop bands. So that
that's because
good idea and made metal instead.
They started that with Menudo back in the day in the 80s, dude. When you age out, you gotta to get put out to pasture.
Get old yellered.
They get old yellered.
What else we got in the news?
Let's see. 2K has delisted almost all WWE games on Steam. I think it's because they're gonna get started. They're probably gonna start up their own like browser launcher type of thing.
Have their own like Origin Epic or whatever.
No, we don't need more fucking launchers. It's so obnoxious.
I think that's what they're gonna end up doing. They're gonna launch
obnoxious.
That way they can control. They'll be able to control how much money they keep in revenue, right?
The worst things are the games that have their own launchers. You know, like there are games that have.
And then there's nothing else on that launcher.
Yeah. No, but
it's just like one
good
game.
All the 2K
I'm gonna let
games
you finish. But what it is like you have games that have their own launcher, and by themselves it's not a huge deal. But then they put those games on a service, and now you have an Origin, a Steam, or whatever that installs it. You launch it from Steam, and it launches the launcher, and then you launch. I'm like, come on. Fuck that noise. We don't need, like, there's too many launchers. I understand on some certain game, like especially MMOs. MMOs tend to have launchers, and then if you buy them through a different, and now
like if you buy Final Fantasy through Steam, you gotta like.
Yep, you'll have to launch it from Steam and then launch it from the launcher. It's stupid. Like,
well, that's the way it is now with all of the Microsoft games. You know, they're on Steam now, so. You have to launch, if you bought it on Steam, you got to launch it on Steam, and then it launches the Microsoft web browser thing for their games, and then you can launch the game. Same deal with pretty much all the games do that now.
So I do want to point out one thing. It's not just the minor inconvenience of having to click more than once. It's also more things to go wrong. And more things to fucking update, right? So it's like, oh, I'm at the end of my day and I have an hour to play something. Click, okay, Steam has an update. Okay, 20-30 minutes later, now Microsoft has an update. Fuck. Okay, fine. And now the game has an update. So you're like, all your time's gone. Like, if you're if you're like a casual gamer or something, like, I don't know what that is. I mean, because I don't even game. I'm not even at the level of casual. So
yeah, they're I think it's because they're their own self-publisher is 2K Games. They get to keep more of the revenue on their loot packs that they have for their fucking basketball games, for the WWE games.
Boxes.
I think they're doing a soccer game now.
I understand that that's what's driving it. It's money. That's the only, because there's absolutely nothing else that would drive that. It's not a good user experience. Like if you're looking at like a website, for example, as a web developer, I am never going to add more clicks for you to buy something on a website. Never. I'm going to reduce the clicks as much as fucking possible, right? Like, I'm not going to have multiple launchers, because websites, e-commerce, whatever, they don't make money until you buy something, whereas games are different, right? I mean, they make money from Steam, they make money from their launcher, they make money from their game in loot boxes. Like, it's kind of ridiculous. And that's, I mean, we've been through this before, but it's one of the reasons why the fucking gaming industry is in the toilet.
Yeah, they went, I think they lost 8% revenue over the year this year. Which is a lot. It's like this 1 point or 2 point something billions of dollars, and they lost substantial amount.
Yeah, but that's down. Like,
it's probably just because of a lull, because everything's getting pushed back till next year. So that's probably just because of the late releases. I'm sure that'll pick up as soon as they'll start coming back up. What else we got? Oh, we got somebody modded CJ from San Andreas into Stray. It just looks hilarious, dude. What the?
That's both equal parts creepy and hilarious.
Oh
yes.
shit! Here we go again.
Oh shit! Here we go again. Stray is an interesting game.
Everybody seems to love it.
That happened because it got super fucking popular. Yeah, it's good. So I'm interested to know about people who, well, not that they're not cat people, but people that hate cats. Like, would they even find it interesting? Like, I don't know.
Probably not. That's straight up a cat meme game.
Yeah, it's a straight up cat meme game, right? Like, if you if you have ever had a cat, you understand all the memes. So
okay, so now we got the sad news is, you know how they were doing the Old Republic remake?
No, I don't.
Or Star Wars the Old Republic. They were doing a remake. They were updating the
Knights of the Old Republic?
Engine.
Yeah, Knights of the Old Republic.
Coder, okay. Got it.
Yeah, Coder. It's not gonna happen anymore. It's on a permanent hiatus. It's just
indefinite. They like released a demo of the game, and then like the next week they fired the design director and the art director. So
womp womp.
That's what
and this
happens.
happened in August or in June, late June.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, we had a bit of news.
I'm sure they were trying to just rewrite the story and stuff, and it just ended up turning itself. Then it got flushed, which is a good thing.
Though, like it was supposed to be just like a flat like remake, but they were gonna like add things, but it wasn't gonna be like the way that they were like advertising it. It wasn't gonna be like a complete redo. It was supposed to be just like a.
I'm sure EA
it was supposed to be a remaster, but with like more like content, like basically just like some DLC or something they were gonna add into it.
Yeah, that was already gonna be a hot, steamy pile of excrement.
Yeah, but like KOTOR was great. Like I was excited.
It was a really
the
good
original
when I saw
game,
that they were gonna. Yeah, I was excited when they were gonna
Jade Empire
remaster
was a good one.
Yeah, I guess just find some good mods and replay it.
Yeah. I'm sure you can get
that's what I need to do.
like the modding community. There's a lot of people that update the textures and make them like 4K or higher.
Yeah, isn't there like an Elder Scrolls Morrowind like for Skyrim or something?
Yeah, yep. It's finally done, yeah. And it just uses the in-game engine and it makes it look better. I think that's a 1-to-1 copy too, though. They didn't add anything extra. It's just Morrowind in the new game engine.
Yeah, but what's funny is like that it'll be exactly how you remembered it, right? Because your brain back then, the graphics were amazing.
Oh yeah, the nostalgia goggles will make it look. This used to look better.
Yeah, but then if they remastered, then it's like, oh, this is like exactly like the original. No, it's not. It looked terrible before. You just didn't know that. Although I will say this, Doom still looks amazing. The original Doom game still looks amazing. Yeah,
still do.
I remember being freaking terrified of that game as a child.
And then now with the RTX mod.
Sorry.
I was tiny. You can't blame me for being terrified of that fucking game.
I don't know. I was raised on horror.
I wasn't. I'm a new fan of horror.
I mean, he has to look at his face every
like
day,
when I was a little kid, my dad would be like, "Hey, you know, there's this cool movie. Why don't you watch it? It's Event Horizon." It's like, "Thanks, Dad."
Oh, wonderful.
Thanks.
I think my first horror movie was The Terminator, and I didn't even know I was watching The Terminator.
Man, when I was a child, I actually had Freddy Krueger in my dreams, okay, assholes? He was there.
You know, that movie fucked me up. I can't take baths anymore because of that movie.
No, I love it. That was all my dad's doing, and I thank him for it because he was awesome.
So we got Tesla.
So Heather kept telling me, "Did you know that some like luxury vehicles have you have to have a subscription to use your heated seats?" And I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah, what's that noise?
Yeah,
that's stupid.
Fuck that shit.
Like I I mean, they don't make them anymore, but the last car that I owned was like a 2019. Well, I didn't own it; it was a lease. But 2019 Fusion. It had like everything in it. It had heated, cooled seats. By the way, are the best fucking thing in the world. I
hate them. I hate the
so
cooled
much.
seats.
Cooled seats are fucking amazing. But
like both.
But I don't
That's
understand.
Totally a dude
I don't like
fucking
the cool.
accessory.
Well, Kat said that she likes both. But like,
I have the heated seats on like 99% of the time.
Well, it's also too though. Like it had leather seats, so like if it was a really hot day, you wouldn't get burned. You wouldn't get 3rd-degree burns from sitting on your leather seats because it would have cooled them off. But that's besides the point. Like all that stuff came standard, and it wasn't a very expensive car. Like by comparison to the ones that are requiring fucking subscriptions.
Yeah,
we'll never do that.
That is stupid. That's like an HOA fee. Fuck that shit. HOA fees are for nothing. They're a waste of money. And just, you know, so like, but yeah, Tesla, sorry, back to the actual story. Tesla basically put DLC on their cars. Their batteries were locked up to a certain point. So you could only go a certain distance on a battery until you paid extra to unlock it.
Well, now I'm not going to get a fucking Tesla if this keeps up.
Here's the thing, though. This isn't a piss off people who have those cars. They're just in them. They're going to hack their OS and then just fuck them over, right? And just unlock it themselves.
Yeah, you could do that.
Which is,
but not everybody that owns a Tesla is able to hack their OS. So.
No, here's the thing, though. TikTok is popular. Have you seen the IKEA challenge?
I thought you said you didn't use TikTok.
I don't use TikTok. I use Reddit where they show TikTok videos. But anyways, they showed on TikTok how you can fucking hotwire a Kia very fucking easily.
Yeah, and then a bunch of Kias got stolen.
Yeah, and a bunch of Kias got stolen. Next thing you know, some dude's going to be showing you how to hack your cars and unlock your heating seats or the battery very easily.
Don't buy one of those cars.
Yeah, but influencers and
I mean, I wanted a Tesla for a while.
I looked at a Tesla.
Now. You looked at him?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't. I briefly looked at him, but I just, you know, I don't.
There's not enough like charging stations. So
there's a ton out here. There's a ton.
Yeah, in California, there's a bunch.
There's ones at Costco. You know, they're like down the street. Like they're fucking everywhere.
Yeah,
but
Walmart has them as well.
Our Target has charging stations. That's about it.
We'll get to a point where there's enough charging stations that we can go electrical.
You're also better off that you really need to have one at your home if you're going to buy a Tesla. You might as well have the ability to charge it at home. So my I had the electric / hybrid one of the Fusion at one point, one of the leases that I had, and it was made so you could just plug it into a regular outlet at home, and it didn't really change my electric bill much at all, but it only went like 20 miles on the electric motor by itself. Like if you turn on electric only, you can only go 20 miles with a charge.
Oh, it's probably because of it's probably a Toyota engine that's in it, and the Toyota engines are like 20 miles before.
But
it will get better.
Anyways, the point is that Tesla add DLC in their fucking cars.
Yeah. That's fucking stupid.
Their OS.
That's some EA level shit.
Yeah. Their OS is gonna get pirated so fucking hard, dude. It's like, download this, because you know how you can change the horns on it. You can make it sound like farts or whatever you want. Somebody's gonna make a USB stick where you stick it in there and it just unlocks everything on the Tesla.
Yeah,
and
also gives them backdoor access to your car.
Yeah, it's gonna be their own damn fault. Let's see what else. Games aren't harmful to your mind, apparently, according to the studies.
Cite your sources, Sal. You made an assertion.
Philip DeFranco said so.
I've been watching too much Majority Report.
And I think it was a study from Oxnard,
University of Oxford.
Oxnuts.
So they did a study with a bunch of different gamers playing a wide variety of different games, from Animal Crossing all the way to Apex Legends, over a 6-week period. And their study shows that there is no significant causal link to mental health and playing video games, and that the only difference they noticed that was substantial is between people who said that they play because they want to play and people who said that they play because they feel like they have to play. And people who feel like they have to play, they are affected mentally.
We are addicts. That's the proper term. I have an addictive personality. Cat.
Yeah.
It's not my fault.
But people who do it for enjoyment, it has a positive effect on their mental health, if any. So it just depends on
I enjoy it,
you know, how you view video games personally.
Yeah, I'm guessing like a lot of those people are like gotcha gamers. I know that's detrimental to your health, especially.
Or MMO players too.
Yeah,
MMO players probably feel like they have to play.
Yeah, to an extent, as an MMO player and a PvP addict, yes, but there's
it gets to the point where
at some points, and I've done it many times in many different games, chasing the dragon can be a problem. So you just gotta be careful.
Sometimes feel like that.
I gotta raid against
the adrenaline rush from PvP is chef's kiss.
I sometimes with ESO feel like I get into a place where I start to feel like I have to play in order to like keep up with an event or you know, collecting my daily endeavors and
that's FOMO though. That's
my tokens and stuff. But like, you know, when I start to feel like that, I walk away from it for a while. And sometimes it's like I walk away from it for a few days. Sometimes I walk away from it for a couple months. But I always end up coming back because I come back when I feel the urge to play, like when I enjoy it. So you just gotta know when to like step away if you're starting to feel like that.
You gotta know when to hold them. Know when to fold them.
Beat me to it.
Know when to walk away.
And know when to run.
You guys don't know what song that is because we're old.
Yes, I know that song.
No, you're not old enough.
I've heard the song. Jesus.
Pretty sure that's Kenny Rogers.
It's
we don't live under a
for
rock.
your young minds.
Young minds.
Let's see.
Cat's old now. Only Subly's young minds.
Oh man, Cat. Pretty soon your balls are gonna be dragging across the floor. Sweeping as you walk along, and you won't care anymore because you're old.
My boobs are already getting saggier. Fine.
That's a badge of honor.
Mainly because as you get older, you don't fucking care about wearing a bra anymore.
Let them be free.
Let them be free, and then gravity does the work, baby.
She's gonna be in her 70s, standing outside, watering her lawn with no bra, and then boobies just flopped out.
What are you looking at?
Who cares, man? People, if I wear shirts that are too thin, people can see my nipple rings.
I'm gonna be surprised if I'm wearing underwear when I'm like in my 70s.
You're still wearing underwear now?
Like, yeah, right. Like I was like,
I used to commando it, but it's just
commando today, but I didn't.
Yeah, it's too warm.
Well, I also need better underwear because I do not like I don't like anything that has too much cotton in it. It's terrible. Terrible.
Just get linen underwear.
Linen underwear.
Linen. So let's not do that one.
Let's not do that.
The Twitch one. The Twitch one. Skip over that one.
Well, let's skip over that one.
Let's do the
good one.
The VR chat. The VR chat. They're adding was it the easy anti-cheat? And the community lost their shit. And I could understand it because that shit's fucking resource hungry, dude. Sometimes that shit will make your stuff stutter. Even for like older games, if it has easy anti-cheat, it'll make your shit chug, dude, and just stutter.
Unless it's 7 Days to Die, because we're running Darkness Falls, and you're not allowed to use easy anti-cheat, and it still fucking chugs.
And that's because that game is
on a 3080.
That's just that mod. No, that mod is like poorly optimized.
And on that server, I also have a Canadian server, so that
the
part
Canadian server is not
fucking Canadians.
But anyways, it review bombed the shit out of the game. Like it had mostly positive before, now it's like mixed. just got review bombed to all hell.
VR chat is so fucking.
I tried it. I tried it for a while, yeah, because when we first got the headsets,
it's basically like the futuristic version of what I grew up on, which was like Talk City, right? Chat rooms.
Yeah. There was
MIRC and ICQ and AOL, AIM, all that shit.
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
It's like the last generation, not the current generation, but like the last generation's chat rooms. I feel like, because the current generation is Roblox, I think.
Dude, every single child that I know
plays Roblox.
Knows Roblox. Yeah.
I've actually played Roblox because my niece, who is like 16 or 17, still plays it. She shouldn't be playing. I'm like, you should be playing cooler games than this at this point. But
yeah,
they did have.
You gotta be careful though, because that game is very pedo friendly.
Nah, I think she's fine. She doesn't chat with anybody or anything.
Yeah, I know, but still, there's them peoples floating around in there. I think that's why VR chat was a little bit weird as well, because it was a little sussy.
10%.
It was a little sussy on there.
Yeah,
I was
VR
like,
right out the gate was fucking weird.
Okay.
Like, I never went on it, but I remember the videos
Yeah,
I saw on YouTube.
The VR chats, I kept posting the VR chat like highlights. They're fucking hilarious. But yeah, I could see how it could be really creepy too. And in some of the hilarity was creepiness. But a lot of it, I mean, the funniest shit were the memes, you know. Do you know D-Way?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Cat knows D-Way.
Yeah. Do you know D-Way? So,
there's so many of them at once.
Apparently, there's a Neopets game that hacked. I didn't even know this was a thing.
I used to play Neopets.
It looks like a furry convention.
Yeah, way back.
Yeah, way back in the day.
Way back.
Anyways,
dude, it was
way
fun.
Back machine. That's too young for me. I don't even know what a Neopet is.
It was just like
Neopets was after Pokemon.
Yeah, it was like a browser.
I stopped
thing.
after Pokemon.
It was a browser game.
But yeah, 69 million accounts got hacked.
Probably mine.
And they're holding it.
69 million.
Here's the thing, though. They chose the wrong game to play because probably nobody's fucking playing this game. Everybody's like, fucking keep the account. What the fuck am I doing with it right now?
I know I have an account. I just have no idea how I log in, what it even is.
I don't remember my account information at all either.
Yeah, who even knows what email was used?
Yeah, they're holding it. They're holding it for ransom for Bitcoin, and I'm sure the developers are like, keep it.
Yeah,
we can we offload it to. But now we can shut it down without pissing off anybody.
If someone ransomed my Angel Fire website to me right now,
yeah, it's like, okay,
bro,
keep it.
You're good. Just
hold on to it. Maybe you can get some shiny pennies for it or something.
Speaking of like throwbacks, I tried to find my old fan fiction profile, but I can't remember the website. Fan fiction website I used. And like I remember my username, so I went to like the fanfic one, and I looked at my username and I didn't see anything.
Wait, were you writing porn for whatever your favorite?
No, just
you Google your username.
That's what
nodding
fanfiction
porn
is.
Oh, maybe I should do that.
Okay, there it goes.
No, it was like cute little romantic stories, but not porn.
It was like cute little romantic stories,
wink,
but not
wink.
porn.
Wink, wink.
Nudge, nudge.
Oh my god, I didn't even fucking know what porn was when I was writing this shit.
Okay, but that was your porn before you knew what porn was. You see, you understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
She laughed because it's true.
All right, let's go. Let's do the last story, which is pretty significant. It's Microsoft outed Sony for paying small indie companies, just companies in general, to stay off of Game Pass. They'd give them a premium money. I wonder if they gave them like a smaller cut if they sold on their platform, right? Instead of 30%, they take like 10% or something, as long as they didn't go to Game Pass. And this all stems from Microsoft buying Activision, right? They're still trying to acquire them. They have to go to different markets to get approval from that government, and this is happening in Brazil. And Sony's basically saying, well, they can't have it because it's in the force people to go to their console to play Call of Duty, which is the game that they're saying that we're going to lose people over Call of Duty
pieces.
And then Sony said, "What? Really, bitch? You've been doing this and this and this." They've been throwing shade at each other this whole fucking time in Brazil. So then Sony just straight out said, "You're talking about blocking rights, and you've been cock blocking us for years." With like, remember when COD used to be, the DLC used to be pretty much exclusive to Sony, and they didn't have a problem when it was them. But now that
you're the only one that remembers anything about COD, Sal.
Yeah.
None of us play COD.
No, didn't do any COD.
I mean, I played some. I played World at War, and that was it, I think.
It's because you didn't get good.
I'll accept that.
But I mean, these companies have been screwing each other over for fucking decades, and then now because it's affecting Sony, which Sony was like on top for fucking years and years and years because of DLC and all the other stuff. It was forcing people to go to their consoles, and now that Microsoft has somewhat of a, I wouldn't say a monopoly. I mean, they're still going to be releasing COD everywhere else. It might not be Sony, right? They might be releasing it on Steam or on their Microsoft PC store and all the other places.
Yeah. But
it's not like it's singled out to just only be on PlayStation or on Xbox or on whatever platform. It just seems like sour grapes that that Sony got Activision got ganked like that.
Activision.
Mm-hmm. Mind you, most of their games are like garbage now, so it's like
who Activision?
Yeah,
absolutely.
And Blizzard, just let them fucking have it.
They own Blizzard, so yeah.
Yeah, like what's coming out on them other than fucking COD? Nothing really. Maybe Diablo 4. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, Diablo 4 is gonna flop. It's not gonna be good.
Microsoft bought Activision for the other IPs that they aren't working on, right?
Yeah.
All the other shit that they have that they want. And hopefully they acquire it. Maybe Activision won't be such fucking shitheads when it comes to loot boxes and shit anymore. I doubt it though. I'm thinking.
No, look how much money they've made off.
Microsoft bought them for their fucking loot boxes, so they could pass the buck. Well, that's not us, we're hands off.
Despite everybody throwing,
give me the money. Give me the money.
Diablo Immortal being pay to win. Look how much money it's made.
Yeah.
Right. There was one story about someone that paid $100K in that fucking game.
Just insane.
Yeah, he outwailed himself though.
Yeah.
His shit was so fucking high and broken that he couldn't match up to anybody in the PvP.
Yeah, so he was complaining.
That was his own damn fault though.
Because he couldn't. He couldn't match to any PvP, and that's what was the problem with that. And
yeah, that was just him screwing himself.
Nuts. I mean, probably that was probably peanuts. To whoever that was, they probably just like that was probably like. To us, it would be like buying a sandwich. Probably.
A lot of the time, these guys don't realize how much they actually spent till they actually go back and review it.
Yeah, okay, Sal, I understand that. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Kind of like Sam with the
talking about.
Real Money auction house on Diablo. Before I knew it, I spent $500. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I probably spent at least $1,000 on Diablo 3. It's possible.
Damn.
It's very possible. Over the course of like a few years, probably. Or however long the Real Money auction house lasted. But anyways,
I digress.
Cheers to
I
that.
think that's all I have to say about that.
Well, so everybody out there in TV land, thank you guys for listening or watching. I I think we might get back to our roots soon. I'm going to reach out to Bubba again. He has been receptive to coming back on the show. I think that'll be a fun deal. I think we should have him on a few times. I think we need to have him on with Kat. I think we need to have him on with Subly. I think we need to have him on with Eddie. I think we need to have him on with every host that he hasn't been on the show with.
Just got to make him uncomfortable.
That is provided that he's good to go. He's always coming in hot. Bubba's always coming in hot. So I just remember the days when he would just text me and he'd be like, I'm coming in hot, and then I would open the front door and he'd be standing there already drinking a Rolling Rock, holding a 12-pack of Rolling Rock. He was the origin. He's part of our origin story here on Strength and Gaming, back when it was called Strength Cast, which doesn't make sense to anybody anywhere anymore, because the abbreviation STR apparently does not mean strength to anybody.
People
but
don't
like
know the STR.
10% of the fucking like gaming population even understands that that's a stat, strength. But
only RPG players know that's what that means.
There's more than just RPG. There's D&D players, there's RPG players, there's MMO players, there's Dark Souls people. Like any of those people could understand that, but they just didn't. I don't understand why. But we're Strength and Gaming, and now we're SIG, right? SIG. But anyways, thank y'all for listening, and tune in next time. And good night, you motherfucking nerds.
Good night. Good fight.
Bye.
Thank you so much to all the nerds that listened. You can find us at strengthandgaming.com or email us at info@strcast.com.
Whoa. See, I just saw. I knew it was gonna happen. She hit her background. I've done that so many times. But what was I saying? Yeah.
It's literally like right there.
Lost her shit. No, what was I saying? Fuck.
Jesus.
Fine, I won't fall over.
What were we talking about?
I just can't move.
Our DLC.